Wonderful. And so we find ourselves once again with another not so regular session involving Shadows of the Codex. Woohoo. And Hawkfield this time. So the spotlight seems to be switching back and forth, though good old Miss Whiston will probably not be with us for the near future as her schedule has changed, leaving us with, once again, a core group of members. And apparently everyone else is also busy with their lives, and that's cool too. But anyways, is anyone still there?
Yep, I'm
Still,
here.
still there, still sort of alive, or not. I'm not quite sure anymore. It's all hazy right now. So yeah, Hawkfield was separated from Forge and Whiston and the comatose Gromp who ate the gingerbread cookie house and therefore must have suffered some horrible fate. And they got blown off course, and you have no clue where they went because you fled into a cave to avoid being blown away by the hurricane winds of the First World. Well, with wall, whatever, I can't remember, wherewithal, you found yourself heading downwards with your dungeoneering skills into what appears to be a fiery cavern with lava, where you discovered a massive palace of bronze and white marble. And then you used your incredible acrobat skills, skipped along the rocks like a ninja, of course, and breached the palace, robbing a whole lot of loot and gear and stuff that no other party member will probably ever see, because it's all in your current robbery hold. And so you had progressed through the floors, past the library, past the armory of which you robbed. And I go to the notes quickly. Yeah, yes, that's right. Past the weird fiery haired beings that were screwing each other on the third floor. And then you rob the armory of its various magical items, mythical shirts, long swords, blah blah blah, and a few other mystical items and a vorpal katana, which you can't really use, I think. Which a shame. Or maybe you could. No, that's bastard sword. No, you could use it with a -4 penalty. Well, I mean that doesn't. You could probably vorp a city guard if you got lucky enough. Oh yeah, and the super distance fully ravaging high defending short bow +3 with plus D66 holy bunch of crystalline masterwork daggers, and then there's this fourth room, and then you're past that. Oh, then there's the sixth floor. Those are the guest chambers. Bunch of different various guests apparently. Some beings made of air or silky wings. Can't recognize them because you have no knowledge planes. I don't think you do, anyways.
No.
The seventh floor. How many floors did I say this place had? Let me take a look. Not even sure how many floors I gave this place. I just know the seventh floor was like the salon with essentially this massive hangout place where a whole bunch of these fiery beings, courtiers of sorts perhaps, are hanging out drinking whatever the hell they're drinking. You're not quite sure what it is. Fiery wine. Looks like some sort of alcohol that's been set on fire essentially, which exists because I tried one of those once. It's only brief because you burn all the alcohol away. So after that part, you find yourself really reaching the eighth floor. And so far, you haven't found anything of great interest, unless, of course, you feel like robbing various beings here, fiery beings of their various, little bracelets and stuff like that, and, pocket change. I guess you could even steal the goblets if you really want, gold goblets.
Uh, he has his standards.
What's your standards? Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. You decided it's all small fry, too small fry for you, anyways. And you head up, and you reach the eighth floor in the secret passageway. You look through two peepholes, and you notice what appears to be a massive throne room. And there's no one sitting on the throne specifically. There's just this bald-headed guy who is like literally just um, I don't know how you could say, practicing martial arts in the center of the throne room, which rather stands out as rather weird. The guy is bald, but his bald head is lit on fire. He just has no hair either. I guess really, they all have no hair technically. Oh well, whatever. So he too is a fiery, not really haired sort of being. I'm not really quite sure how to describe it then. At that point, but he looks like he's dressed in monk robes or something like that, and he's just practicing in the middle of the throne room. And there's no one else in the room, and that is all you notice of the order, which is rather weird. There's no guy who looks like a caliph that you've seen so far.
Hmm. Strange.
Yes, strange. That's all you can think of. The throne itself is made of solid onyx, or obsidian, I suppose. I guess that thing would be worth 50,000 gold pieces if you could rob something that big and clunky. That thing won't fit in your bag of holding, I'm pretty sure. Not through the hole size that exists. Maybe if you had a portable hole, you could steal it. I don't know. Other than that, yeah, there's just this guy practicing in the middle of the room. The weirdest thing in this entire palace. Now, of course, you could also sneak into the hallway by leaving the secret passageway, maybe explore further with the secret passageway itself. These are the throne room area, plus a bunch of side chambers. Do you wish to explore the side chambers from the throne room? Essentially, they lead into the throne room. They're the side wings of the chamber, kind of like in Neverwinter Nights when you go and raid Captain Kurt's castle or something like that in Luskan. Yes, that design. So obviously, the throne room has two side passages on the left and right that lead into the side wings behind the throne, the master throne room area, where this singular monk who looks lean and thin, monkish sort of fellow. I don't know if you really call him a monk, but is like just simply practicing as if he owns the whole throne room and no one's gonna bother him. So, do you wish to proceed to the side wings or be like, I'm bored, it's time to head out elsewhere because totally this is a sandbox. You can do whatever the hell you want. This is totally a side quest.
No, let's go to the side rooms.
Okay, the side rooms, you see, let's say, which one, left or right? East or west? Arbitrary direction in the first one, really, because there is no east or west. East or west? East or west? Does it really matter? It all
East
depends.
it is.
East? Okay, you go to the east. In the east wing, all lavish chambers, tapestries, probably worth thousands of golds themselves, but definitely, probably still kind of below your standards, really. No more different than the rest of the decorations in the whole palace building, anyways. Lavish silk tapestries depicting fire-breathing dragons, Githzerai, uh, volcanic elementals at war or something like that, an exploding mountain, uh, a bunch of dying gods, and that's tonal allusion to Birthright. So, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of these chambers. They are guarded by these fire-haired beings who are wearing like kind of jackal-headed helmets, almost Egyptian style, with flaming halberds, and they're on either side of the doors along this hallway. A bunch of them, but like so, it's a bunch of doors, probably about 10 or so doors. Um, yeah, I don't really think it's going to be a problem for you to sneak past them. So you just like literally port past the doors, and you find yourself in what appears to be a kind of courtesan harem chamber. Again, same sort of silks, four-poster bed. There appears to be a woman, I guess you would say, of the same whatever plane or race these fiery haired beings are, behind the gauzy veil of the four-poster bed, and she is just literally just, crying. And everything else here, you see some, I don't know, powder boxes, mirror, powder table, things like that. Really. Oh, they all have monetary value. Whether you want to rob them or not, it's really up to you. Doesn't really. I suppose at your level of power, these don't really necessarily give you a huge greed gland sort of thing. Then I would say yes, it's time to give you a hero point for robbing them. I guess the throne would technically count for that, but you really have no means of practically stealing that.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing really of interest in on this side.
Yep. Because you're a thief and you're like, I don't care about these crying weirdos. And then you just head off. Okay,
Yeah, I'll
so
check out the side.
let's check out the other side.
Yep.
Okay, the other side is also guarded, but you usually shadow step past them. It's not like this place is heavily warded or anything like that. Or you could have just picked the locks and stuff by them. But, I'll just assume you just shadow step because, well, whatever. It's just faster that way. Uh, appears to be this whatever guy in the throne room's study. There's books galore, there's scrolls of information and knowledge which you cannot read unless you can read Ignan, the language of the fire elemental plane. Yeah, it's a very large study. There's also this room that joins this massive study where there's all those books and scrolls and whatnot, astrolabes, gyroscopes. Appears to be that of a scholar similar to that satyr in the woods, but also just kind of themed towards a fiery plane being. His own chambers in there, you do see um, his his four-poster bed with gauzy whatever coverings there. No one is in there. There's this massive bathroom where all the fittings are made of gold and shine with a nice gleam. But again, do you really feel like robbing gold fittings in a bathroom? I really don't know. So there is a chest here in his actual sleeping chamber. If you want to
I'll
teeth it.
definitely check out the chest.
Okay, you go over the chest. You head over the chest, nothing out of the ordinary. Make a perception check, of course. Perception check, 45. Good enough to tell that as you approach the chest, you notice that there is a extremely faint mystical anagram pattern that you have encountered in your long years of thievery. And apparently, if you step in the wrong way, it will trigger a magical assault of some sort.
Yeah.
Yes, pentagram, anagram trap. So faint, so very faint. Barely perceptible.
Let's get rid of that one.
Okay, high enough that you even steal the power of the trap, which happens to be a trap of. I must write this down first so that I can cut and paste. Da, 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 da. Ooh, I don't even know if that spell exists anymore. Let's make it fun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This is totally made up, based off of some other previous spell. Ding. So you stolen a trap of emulating fiery aura, which will essentially be like setting a guy on fire and watching him burn real fast.
Nice.
Oh, well, it's an okay trap. I think you have far more horrible traps already collected so far. This is the anagram trap that you just robbed. Okay, now your chest. Having stolen the trap's power for your own weird use, it now glows in your hand like a little fiery ball, which you stuff away somewhere. You reach the chest. Make another perception check. Da, 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 da. Let's say it does. Oh yeah, now that's an epic trap. Oh, Da, da, da. What CR would this one be? Pretty high. Or not. Who knows? I'll say it's that. Okay. Also a rare trap, one that you rarely encounter, except in the most heavily guarded vaults, probably. When was the last time you actually robbed a heavily guarded vault? Don't know. Actually, this is probably more like a CR. 32, really. Well, sure, why not? It is a trap of 1,000 poison needles. And I don't remember what the poison would be. Shizing hell. I'd have to read. Crap. Too slow. I need a quad-core computer, but I can't afford it, so... Powerful contact poison. DC... yeah, DC 25. That sounds about right for a CR. 15 plus 7. Is that really it? 15 plus... Oh, I can't even remember. Fuck it. Let's say a CR32 trap. Trap 1,000 poison needles with an extremely potent contact poison. Its damage is 1,000.
Ooh.
The entire chest would have shot out all of them at you. It's literally like this thing has pores built into it. 1,000 damage.
Damn.
Ah, that's what you discover. Now you need to disable it.
Nice.
So, make your disable device check.
Watch this be a 1.
Well, if you roll a 1, you're screwed because you're going to take 1,000 needle damage. This is truly an epic trap. Oh, no, it's fine. You have now stolen the epic trap. Somehow. I don't even know how. But technically you can do it with a disable device of 80. Plus 11, which is like 91. Sure! You literally disassemble the entire trap, which you kind of roll up into like this flap and then tie together and turn into like a little cannon for later deployment. Now what we need to do is put in actual automated turrets at this area, and you might as well just become an engineer. Okay, trap has been stolen. Now the chest has a lock on it. An extremely well-made lock.
Alright, so attempt to open that lock.
Except, well, unless you roll an extremely high disable device check again, maybe you can circumvent the very mysterious requirement of this lock. So give me a roll. Okay, 87. That's pretty damn high. Sure, why not? You'd normally have to get 2 special keys. But I'll just say you're so damn good. You're just like, meh. You take out some chewing gum twice, and you chew up the gum, and then you separate the 2 wads, and you fiddle to create a key copy, and you just stick them in at the same time, both of your impromptu key copies. And voila! The lock goes click, and the chest is open. Woohoo!
Inside.
Huh?
Is it peeking inside the chest? There is.
You peek inside the chest? Okay, you peek inside the chest. You peek inside the chest, and what you see appears to be a wand, a crown, and oh, swords are so boring. Orb, a little crystal orb. Yes, that's right. You have no clue what the hell any of these things do, but you can tell that their value is exceptional. Incredibly exceptional. Probably in the hundreds, 200, 300,000s of golds for each one.
Well, that's good enough reason to take it.
Okay, there's a wand, a crown, and a crystal orb. You should just write that down because you don't know what they are yet, but you do know they probably, well, I guess roll an appraise check. Okay, appraise of 40. You can tell they're definitely of the quality of a magical item of some sort. Okay.
Or wand. What was the third one?
Wand, crown, crystal orb.
Crown. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Ooh, I think this crown is way crazy powerful. Might as well be on the level of an artifact. Ah, hell, why not? Let's see, wand. What horribly, terribly, horrible, horrible spell. Oh. Oh, I know. Yes.
Hello?
Yep, still here, just writing something.
Oh. Alright, look. I'm completely quiet as I go. Oh, I lose a connection.
Nope, still just writing what these things are. Okay, well, I would say these are extremely powerful items indeed, and they look like they're probably related to fire from their reddish hue, you guess. Okie dokie, so you have now robbed these three extremely powerful items. They also seem to be marked. Well, I mean, as in marked by whoever made them. Marked by maker. Must make note of that. Who knows? Come in handy later. Marked by the maker. You have no clue who the hell made these items because this maker is totally unknown to you. That is all. So you have robbed the chest in the side wing that belongs to, you don't know who the hell it belongs to, really, to be honest. You guess it could be the guy in the throne room. Or maybe that guy's just, I don't know, playing around there. You have no clue. Maybe the true ruler Caleb guy is not even here. Anyways, up to you. What do you want to do now?
Oh, guess I'll leave the room now.
Okay. I must make note of something here. Okay, so you leave the room. That's it. That was the top floor. The rest of it is the throne room's huge dome ceiling that leads to the top of the palace central tower. I don't even know what you wanted. You want to sneak up the usual way up through the secret passage, climb to a window and jump out, shadow step somewhere. I don't know.
I guess the secret passage. Might as well.
Okay, you sneak back into the secret passage and then proceed to head out. No one really notices you because you are the master thief and because you use the secret passage all the time. Which, of course, had there been anyone else, they probably would have been discovered and triggered a fight, but hey, you're Hawkfield. So, whatever. It's all good. So, you leave the mysterious fiery palace without really knowing who the hell you just robbed, which I guess is fine too. And you emerge from the cave, and you notice that it's no longer a windy, crazy storm out there, and that all the palm trees are now evergreen trees for a moment, and there's no snow, there's instead uh, the light dusting of sprinkles from, sugary sprinkles all over the place right now. And you look around, the sun's beating down on you, and you have no clue what time it is. Actually, how long was it? Probably a few hours. You thought it should be night, but now it's day. Night and day make no sense here. So, what do you want to do? Everyone was off heading towards the Silver Copper Village. You're just kind of like, meh, huh? And that's what's going on. Do you wish to A. Head back to the Silver Copper Village, B. Continue wandering around the fairy realm, first world realm, until you reach the village by accident, or until the first world changes landscape again, then you find yourself like once more like twice as far away from your destination. Or closer, I don't know. Really depends.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Back to the inn. All the way back to the inn. Oh, in Timon you mean, right?
Hmm? No,
Or
the
to the village.
to the
So,
village rather. Sorry.
okay, sure. All the way back there. By foot or some other method.
Don't think I have any other method.
My God, have you forgot what your character could do? Okay.
Well, I
Hawkfield.
could use the Nexus, yes.
Yes, you can use the Nexus. Technically speaking, I should give you the automatic power of Shadow Walk as well. Technically, that's the same as accessing the Shadow Gate. You technically have a gate spell. You you have two new powers you just didn't even realize you had. And you no longer need to expend blood to do it because I've now changed the rules so that you can expend mana or magicka like in Elder Scrolls. So your two powers are Shadow Walk as the spell and Gate, but it's like a shadowy gate, so it's colored. It's themed like Shadow. Technically, you can gate beings if you wish and control them. For the power of the Shadow Nexus is strong in you, Hawkfield.
Oh.
Yeah. Too bad our next Star Wars movie is far away in December.
Alright, well, in that case, I guess I'll gate myself over.
Yeah, sure. You spend the inner magical or psychic power energy within your body, and poof, you travel through the shadows and find yourself poof right back in the village. And nothing new here. Merchants of all sorts, dark elves, satyrs, pixies, merchants, citizenry, leprechauns, all bustling through the market square. Um, and you arrive in time to see Forge stalking in one direction and Whiston pulling Forge in another direction. It's like, damn it, Forge, we need to get Grump fixed up so, he can actually take the beatings for us. Forge is like, true. Yes. Forge, say, fix Grump. And Whiston's like, rolls her eyes, and then you're just like, huh. Well, anyways, you're hidden away. I don't know what the hell you want to do. Right now, they're heading towards. You don't know where the hell they're heading towards. To be honest, they're just asking around if there's a priest somewhere that could help. And I don't even know what fun fairy gods there are that would be worth using here. Yeah, why not? Let's use her. And one of the merchants says, well, there is a priest of Magda who has got a shrine not far down the street, off the side of the west side of the market, says one of the leprechaun merchants. And now, you best be careful though. I'm not really quite sure if she's home at the moment, and she might have laid down a bunch of traps or something like that around the shrine. She's a bit of a paranoid freak, you know, serving that eldest. And Winston's like, okay, sure. And then her and Forge drag Gromp towards the shrine of Magda, where the Magda priestess, uh, LaRue Murray, priestess of Magda, the three-headed goddess of, I can't even remember what the hell she does again, but whatever. I don't think I spelled her name right. It's supposed to be like a Celtic god. Okay. The three-faced god. Okay, and so they're like, going down the street there. No one really bothers them because they look too tough anyways. There's a shiny metal guy and a gal with a really big halberd. And they come up over towards the shrine, which looks more like a little shack, sort of. And they kind of poke at the door. Well, that's what Winston does with her halberd. And the door seems to flare up with a little magical rune that zaps her with a blast of electricity, and she stumbles backwards. Forge, of course, heals her with his kinetic surgery, and they're just like, now what? Say, or more like, what now? Says Forge. And Winston's like, oh god, well, I don't know. And they said, well, that leprechaun only said she was the only priest around here. Well, I guess the kind of priest, anyways, that could help. Otherwise, Gronk's gonna be as useless as, literally a toadstool or something. She looks down at Gronk, and that's about it really. They're just now pondering what their next move is. And Forge is like, me think find McGregor Sean. Give mind peace. And then Winston's like, what? I say we need to get Gromp up and running first before we go and face Sean McGregor? Who knows what that leprechaun's got up his sleeve? And then they're just kind of going back and forth arguing right now. I don't know. Do you want to do anything? Leave them there. Right now they're like considerably just like NPC stuff. Or find Sean McGregor yourself for all I care. It doesn't really matter to me. Or just be like, screw it. I'll just go and do something else. Maybe you could continue with the trade agreement thing for all I care. And just be like, whatever, since the other players aren't here anyway. All you have to do is kill whoever was blocking the trade route, which you learn happens to be Rinith, who was doing it, that lady in the Forest of Thorns. That would probably mean you'd have to go and kill her.
Nice.
Or something like on par with that, really, I guess. What does Hawfield do? The dilemma. Does he go along with his fellow not present companions and confront Sean McGregor about Rinith mysterious children being used as like power generators to keep the portal to the sigil open? They'll allow trade, which could then fill your coffers slowly every month. Or vice versa. I mean, do good, save the children.
No.
I really don't know. This is totally on you. Hero or anti-hero, doesn't really matter as long as no players kill each other in the process. I wish none of the other players are here, so
It would help.
it would. But hey, they have no say if they're not here. So, and Winston already said she's like, I'm not gonna be here for the foreseeable future. So technically, what she has to say really is pointless at this point. So all that's left is Forge, but then he's not here. So oh well, too bad. This happens while they're arguing, so nothing can be said about that. What do you want to do, Hawkfield? Go find Rinth Mysterious, kick her ass yourself, or B, confront Sean McGregor, or C, choose neither of these options. Frankly, I don't even know why you bothered to come and stay in the first level. Technically, you could leave at any time you want. It's just like you just simply forgot you had the power of the Shadow Nexus. Place between all places, you could go anywhere you wanted. The only place you couldn't do that in was in the Pillars of Ash to get to the eyes of Ram Shalak, anyways.
Yeah.
The only reason why you're still in the first wall is so that you can reach the top of the tower somehow. Apparently, only Sean McGregor claims he knows how to do that by using the first wall to reach the top of the Pillars of Ash, of which your Shadow Nexus does not reach because of the defensive wards on the pillars. So now you're at a dilemma. What do you do?
Well, gotta get McGregor to talk.
I guess that's another way. You could attempt to coerce the secret method of getting out of here. Or getting to the top of the Pillars of Ash, technically you can get out of here at any time you want. That just means you just don't get to the top of the Pillars of Ash. That means you must choose your course of action. Don't you love choices? They're such horrible things. Confront Sean McGregor, but for a completely different reason, i.e. beat the living daylights out of him so that you can get the secret route and get to the top of the tower. Or B, complete your original deal, make some money, kill Reneth the Mysterious, who may not be a pushover, you're not really quite sure. Or C, be like, whatever, who cares about the eyes of Ramshackle, let's just totally skip this now, I've been in this detour for too long. 3 possible choices, or actually 4, the 4th choice is like, I'm just gonna bum around here, I just don't give a damn about any of this right now. Let Galarian go to hell in the meantime, for all I care.
Let's see. And they're all going to kill the leprechaun?
Well, more like confront Leonhardt. You're not really quite sure what Forge really plans to do, to be honest. Well, for sure his primary goal was to save the children of Rineth the Mysterious. Whether the leprechaun dies in the process, you don't really know. Maybe not. Maybe he just beats the crap out of him and frees the children.
Better if they're around. If at least one is around for that.
What do you mean? When you go and confront the leprechaun, the town elder? Well, there's only going to be one. There's only going to be shared hearts. This Ash can no longer attend.
Well, one is better than none.
Okay, fine. It's up to you. If you want to wait for a shared heart to actually be in session to actually, I don't know what, be there when you confront the leprechaun.
Well, that way you're not running everyone else.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. I can run them if I want. It's not a big deal. It's up to you. Whatever. You don't want to? Fine. You do want to? That's fine too.
Let's go to McGregor.
You can run recon if you want.
Okay, but let's do that actually. Well, that's a good idea.
Okay, you decide you want to run recon. After some explorations, you find out that Sean McGregor lives at the edge of the village in a very large manor, befitting the town elder who brought prosperous trade to the wonderful leprechaun village. And this massive manor is actually made or built into or part of or made out of, you're not quite sure, a giant mushroom. Not a marshmallow, a mushroom. And so the mushroom is like all motley colored with brown and black and white. Also reminds you of 101 Dalmatians in some ways. And it's 3 floors. It's probably about the size of your uncle's mansion. Similar in size to your uncle's mansion. Fairly big for a town elder. Well, not quite as big as your uncle's mansion, which you still haven't really finished that one either. Well, that's okay, whatever. No big deal. It can wait. And yeah, there's a bunch of leprechauns guards, you guess, but because they're leprechauns, they're more like drinking in front of the gate and talking to each other and like really just socializing. But they're guards and they're carrying like little short sword weapons. And you're like, meh, whatever. And they really no match for you anyways, as far as you're concerned. So you skip by those dudes, that's easy peasy stuff to you. You reach the front door, you decide, do you really want to A, use the front door, B, climb to another second floor, third floor story window, or C, go around the back and see if you can find somewhere else to go in there.
Let's see what's in the back.
Okay, circle around to the west side. You circle around the first floor sneakily through the bushes. Notice that there are a few windows on this floor that are open already if you wish to A, jump through a window, sneak through that, or B, you can continue to the back and see if the back door is open. It's not really a big deal, to be honest. You can sneak in any way you want. There's like a million security holes here. Nothing here is particularly secure at all. It's like the leprechaun's like, meh, whatever. Who's gonna rob me, right? We're all leprechauns in a fairy world or something. I'm just kidding. He should technically have better security, but hey, it's this guy clearly doesn't think he's gonna get robbed. So,
Out of force, I have it. Won't go through the door.
oh,
Window it is.
but you want to go through the window, or you're going through the door?
Window.
Okay, you sneak through the window. You smell pie, like all those other wonderful thrillers where the woman's baking pie or something like that. The smell of pie wafts through the window. You climb through. There are no traps. Well, I mean, you can roll a perception check if you want, but there's pretty much no traps on the window that you climb through. Yeah, you're fine. So you climb through the window. You find yourself on the first floor. It looks to be a side room, maybe guest room. There is a chest, but it's already open. Nothing's in it. Look under the bed. See what appears to be a shoebox with size for leprechauns, anyways. Pair of leprechaun shoes. Yeah, you don't really see anything special about these leprechaun shoes. They are high quality, probably high value, but not really high enough value to warrant your attention, so you ignore them. Closet, you're like, meh, whatever. There's the door out of the guest room. You crack it open a peek just for fun. You know, you could probably just shadow stepped into a shadow outside. You don't really notice any guards in the hallway. So you proceed out into the hallway. And then you hear a conversation taking place down to your left. You don't hear it clearly unless you want to make a perception check. So make a perception check if you wish to hear this slightly distant conversation that's going through several doors. 49, or no, sorry, 38. Oh, that's good enough. For your sharp ears, you managed to hear some of the words. Yes. Look, McGregor. Yes. Word on the street is Reneth Mysterious has made contact with those adventurers you decided to hire to literally put her down. Yes. You hear Sean McGregor's voice faintly. He's like, yes, well, I'll be. Those sots were actually smarter than I thought. Yes. I can't believe it. Well, maybe I should have believed it. But I figured that Hawkfield fellow would be more greedier than I would imagine and would have finished the job with his fellows. But then again, when I took one look at that shiny metal guy, I figured that guy's got a stick shoved up his arse. He's probably too good for his own goody two shoes, really. And then the other leprechaun says, "Well, Sean, what are we gonna do? What are they come back?" "Ah, me boys, the little leprechauns have already brought words, whispers to me ears. Them little birds of mine. Yes, they've already returned to town. Probably used some sort of magicy stuff to bring 'em back in an instant. Ah, God's took 'em long enough to figure that one out, eh?" Yes. "Well, Sean, well, what are we gonna do? They're already in town." "Ah, I wouldn't worry about it. They don't really know what's going on. And frankly, I still think they should have killed Rince and got Rince to that bitch. She's a bloody blight upon the town. Bloody blight indeed. Yes, now you, my good boy, you just get out there and make sure you keep those fools busy, especially the metal guy and the lady with the big halberd. But they shouldn't be too hard to take care of, I imagine. The real problem is if that Hockfield fellow, if he's actually decided to go back on the deal, well, I must say, he must be pretty financially whacked in the head if he did that. But still, yes, we gotta keep an eye out for that one. He's a dangerous fellow. Real dangerous. Yes, okay, Sean, keep an eye out, but that guy's a sneaky bastard. Yes. And then Sean says, "Aye, aye, he is. I've got a few aces up my sleeve." Yes, "Now get you going, boy." And then you hear a scurrying, and it's like, "God, can't an old leprechaun enjoy his afternoon tea?" Okay, so what do you want to do? Head down to the kitchen or wander off in another direction of his manor?
Let's see. I think you should follow him for a little bit.
You'll follow him for a little bit. Okay. So, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours later, nearing about roughly, say, evening time is, let's see, let me write that one down. Okay, so Shamaga's like, "Hey, Maddie, I'm going out for my walk through the bazaar to see how business is going still." Yes. And Maddie shouts back, this must be his wife or lover or whatever. It's like, "Okay, Sean, but don't take long. Dinner is soon to be up, out and ready. Yes, be back by 6. Yes. Aye, aye, but you know me, got to love me stroll. Now, if I could only just figure out how to deal with that goddamn Rinnant. Yes, now don't strain yourself, honey." Yes, "Oh, I won't," say Sean. And then you see him put on his leprechaun top hat and his old white hair and his almost, I don't know, circus-like top, whatever, ringmaster-like suit, all in green. And he shuffles on by. Yes, shuffles on by right through the front door and out towards the bazaar. What do you do?
I guess follow him into the bazaar.
Okay, you follow him into the bazaar. And shiny old boy there, that old leprechaun of himself there, goes into the bazaar, talks to a whole bunch of the various merchants, buys a shepherd's pie, cracks a few jokes with the local leprechauns and other fairy sorts who've taken up residence, and then an hour or two later proceeds to head back before 6 p.m. falls towards the manor itself. And you follow him still, and he hasn't done a thing. Nothing of great interest. Oh, well, let's just say you thought you heard a while back a commotion or ruckus involving mm, something down where Forge and Whiston were, roughly speaking. You don't hear anything else now. Anyway, so you continue. Sean McGregor goes back into the manor. You sneak back in easily. Sean McGregor goes to the kitchen table. Kitchen door is open. His wife Maddie is serving a whole dinner of whatever first world meats and breads there are. And he brings the shepherd's pie, and they're eating. And hasn't done anything out of the ordinary. Not a single thing. So far, I was just watching him like, so what? Okay, what are you gonna do? It's not like he's going out to meet with his conspirators or something right now. You're gonna have to keep watching it. That's why it's called casing. Surveillance could take a while.
True.
The
That
only
could be.
way is to beat the crap out of him and get the information that you want. So that's fairly not subtle, but it's not to use this. And again, your Hawk wheel, so everything's about subtleties, and it's or not. I don't know. Maybe you feel like being the thug version of yourself. Start talking, damn leprechaun, or I'll cut you like a pig.
Well, I mean, I think Hawk will just, continue tailing him until there's something of interest for him.
Okay.
But
Hours pass, night falls.
I think, though, as far as the session, we may have to pause it to this.
Oh.
The reason I'm getting wiped here.
So tired. That's okay. Don't worry. It's all good. I was just about to say he was gonna come down for a midnight snack or something. Ah,
Don't know why, but well, I was up early today, so that's probably why. But
oh, I understand. I know how that's like. I hate early morning stuff. Makes me as tired.
especially the Saturday when you're not used to doing it, throws off your timing for the whole day.
That is true. That is very true. Okay, go get some rest. Worry not, worry not. Hopefully, Shadeheart will be able to join us. Maybe I don't know. I'm not even quite sure on my schedule this upcoming month. We shall see.
Let's see
We
what's
shall-
going on this Saturday for me. Well, during the day a lot of stuff, but shouldn't affect the evening. So
Well, me, I don't know. I may be taking on either an extremely annoying amount of work or not taking on an extremely annoying amount of work. I'm not really quite sure. It's an interesting gig that came out of nowhere, but I'm not at liberty to speak about apparently. Sadly. Who knows? Okay. Boom. So go. Get some rest. Take it easy.
all right, sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. No one said we had to play exactly the 12 anyways. So that's just the maximum time we should limit it to. Oh, go. Get some rest. Go. Get some rest.
All right, have a good night.
Good night.